I am going to show you how to get unlimited crafting components and unlimited money at any point in the game. This includes legendary crafting components, which some folks were having a problem with. This will allow you to upgrade your weapons and armor to be ridiculously powerful, as well as level up your crafting super quick. Now, this won't cost you anything, but you will need to have some money to work with the vendor. Good news is that I'll show you how to get unlimited money in this video as well. The only things you need are duplicates of the crafting components you're looking to dupe, as well as a duplicate stackable item. If you found this video informative or helpful, make sure to drop me a like, and if I've earned your subscription, make sure to subscribe. We cover Cyberpunk news, glitches, and a bunch of other games too. Alright, we're gonna go up to the vendor. Now, we're gonna find our crafting components. I usually do that by going to all items and then I sort it by type. Locate that crafting component that you want to do. And on PlayStation, when you find that item, you're going to hit X and release to open up the sales menu. On Xbox, you're going to hit A and release. And on PC, you're going to left click on the item to open up that menu. Now that you are in the sales menu, you're going to hold X on PlayStation, hold A on Xbox, and on PC, you're simply going to keep your cursor on the item. On PlayStation and Xbox, you're going to keep your cursor on the item as well. Now you're going to select the maximum quantity and reduce by 1 by using the D-pad if on controller, or the arrow keys if using mouse and keyboard. This is where the Cyberpunk magic happens. While still holding those buttons and still having the cursor on the item, on PlayStation you're going to press square to confirm the sale, on Xbox you're going to hit X to confirm the sale, and on PC, you're going to double click F to confirm that sale. And we got some Cyberpunk magic with the sales menu popping up once again. This time we're going to select the maximum quantity, while still having all those buttons held down, and boom, we dupe stuff. You can now let go of the buttons. So we had 4 in total and we managed to sell them 7. Remember to always reduce that first transaction of the dupe by 1, otherwise it won't work. And making sure to do the appropriate button holding and cursor placement each time. So we're just going to do the same thing as we buy back from the vendor. We're just going to do that same duplication process from the vendor to us, and rinse, dry, and repeat that process. You'll likely get to a point where you're not going to have enough money to buy the massive amount of components, which will be a significant amount of parts, and you can do it as many times as you want. We just want to get to that maximum number as quickly as possible, so we dupe on the sale to them, and we dupe on the way back. Legendary components work fine. You do get an additional pop-up confirming that you want to make this sale. As long as you continue to hold the appropriate buttons and keep the cursor on the item, the transaction will go through and allow you to dupe it. So we talked about how to dupe components. We're going to talk about how to get unlimited money. If you need to acquire some funds prior to the duping glitch, you can do this before, of course. If you still need more help after this video, I've left a link to a video that gives you some more details on the money glitch. Well, with your duping skills that you now know, you simply find any duplicate stackable item, follow the same process, and the only difference is you do not duplicate on the buyback from the vendor. You just buy back normally and then duplicate your sale to them each time, and eventually you'll get all your money back and very quickly. Plus the vendor's $20,000. On the last transaction that you dupe where you're about to take all the vendor's money and they don't have enough to buy everything, just using the directional pad, navigate to an appropriate amount that pretty much drains them and leave them a few $100s, and I'll tell you why in a moment. Also, if you have no more duplicate stackable items, make sure to buy a couple back from the vendor, because our next step is to rest for 24 hours and we can do it all over again. We go back to the vendor and they have all their money. I have found if I drain them to 0, sometimes it doesn't regenerate. That's why I leave them a few $100. If you just want to glitch money, you can. If you want to glitch items, you can. You can glitch whatever you want. Let me know any questions you have in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.